Hey, it's 8:39, and every Wednesday for at least almost
Forever.
10 years.
A long time,
A long
McGraw.
time now. You and me have been stuck together on Wednesdays.
That's
we love
right.
it. From Feast Magazine, feastmagazine.com, publisher and all-around great woman, Kat Neville. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Let's get right to a couple of restaurants for us.
I have two really awesome new spots. The first one, everybody in the world is talking about ramen. I mean,
Like
it is,
Top Ramen?
Sure.
Okay. Well, is in the same family?
They are in the same family.
Okay, all right.
So ramen is essentially Japanese comfort food, and it became bastardized, by the
Tops people.
Well, by, industrialization, and,
Right.
it made it so that it was just a cheap way to heat up some noodles and throw in some seasoning packet, and there you go.
Right.
But the reality is that real ramen takes a very long time to make. If you're talking about tonkatsu ramen, this broth, and so there's a new place that is brought to you by the same folks that are behind Nippon Tae. And then also Tae2. Nippon Tae is in Baldwin, and Tae2 is in Webster. And so Ann Bogner, she is just a wonderful woman, and these are both her restaurants. And then her son, Nick, they worked on opening Ramen Tae together, which is right next door to Nippon Tae. And so the address is 14025 Manchester. Very small menu. It is very well edited, which I like because they're focusing in on what they do well. And so they have the tonkatsu ramen. Everything is very classic. And so the broth on that is cooked for 24 hours. It is the second I tasted that pork broth, I mean, it had the right kind of almost thick silkiness to it. It was deeply porky. The noodles, which I asked, they do come from a Japanese supplier. They're just really chewy and wonderful. It has that egg that is cooked to the point where when you slice it open, the yolk is not runny, but it is not hard. It still is it's that wonderful custardy texture to it. It just is really, really delicious. A little bit of kind of a grilled charred pork in there, and it is this big steaming bowl of perfect for fall. They also have a shoyu ramen, which is like a soy sauce, which is shoyu, and it's very light and very bright. They have a japchae, which is a Korean version of a noodle soup, and then they also have khao soi, if I'm pronouncing that right, which is the Thai curry version also of a noodle soup. And it's those four that are the kind of main stars of the menu. And then on the small plate side, they have gyoza, which are these wonderful, I love the dumplings, these wonderful pan-fried dumplings. They have pork belly steamed buns. And then they have a cold silken tofu, which I really love, cold tofu. The tofu is served with this very kind of light, almost sweet soy sauce-based dressing, and then shaved bonito on top, which is mixed with a little bit of sugar, and then it has this wonderful, just very thinly sliced green onions on top of that. It is very, again, very traditionally Japanese, and if you have never had tofu in this way, really give it a try, because silken tofu in particular, has this wonderful, almost custardy, silky texture to it. It's really nice stuff.
Ramen Tae, 14025 Manchester,
Yes.
which is right just west of Rock Hill Road.
Sure.
Yes.
It's Nippon Tae, right? It's Ramen Tae?
Next
Ramen
to
Tae.
Ramen Tae is the new place. Nippon Tae's been around for a while, and they have great sushi. If you're into sushi, go to Nippon Tae. It is
Okay.
fantastic.
Yes.
But they don't share. They share a kitchen space in the back, but they do not share menus.
This is the Kantatsu Ramen.
Tonkatsu.
Kantatsu. Everyone knows
Tonkatsu.
that. Come on now. Get over there. Come on, Kelly. Get over yourself.
Say it 10 times fast.
Okay. What is number
By the
two?
way, I have
Yes,
to say they have a
yes.
great sake list.
Oh, sake. You
Yeah.
love sake.
I love sake.
Yes. I don't really remember the few times I've had sake.
Well, then you didn't have good sake.
Well,
and
or I had a
free.
lot of it.
It's supposed to be cold, right?
Yes, do not drink it
Yes.
hot, please, everyone.
Hot
Do
sake?
not.
No hot sake?
No, it destroys the flavor. I mean, the cheap sake is the stuff they serve hot.
Oh, okay.
You should cold. It makes it. It's very delicate. It's wonderful.
All right, good. What else you got?
Okay, Edibles and Essentials just launched 2 weeks ago at 5815 Hampton in South City. And Matt Borchardt, who I've known for many years, was the consulting chef on Taze Mediterranean, which is that new Mediterranean place downtown, quick service.
Yeah.
And then he also was an instructor at Lake Cole for a number of years. So this is just his dream come true. He has opened up this little shop/cafe. They do have a number of kind of fun artisan products available at for purchase. His brother is an artisan potter, so there's like some really great pottery for sale. They have a butcher counter where you can get sausages and meats and charcuterie. But it also is a cafe, and so you can kind of belly up to the bar essentially, and he will just chit chat with you. It's a great menu of just kind of his takes on very kind of hearty, stick to your ribs, American food. So for example, they do have a wonderful salami and cheese plate. You can get that with a glass of wine or a beer. They have these blue cheese stuffed dates that are cooked in a spicy tomato sauce. So it has that kind of funky, sweet, acidic thing happening. It's really lovely. They have ribs that are fried. I've never seen
fried ribs.
Yes, I've never seen. Right, Kelly's looking at me like, what? I've never had fried ribs before, and now that I'm a certified barbecue judge, I'm now an authority. Just watch out, everybody.
Yeah, gotcha.
But these ribs, he said that he developed them. They were like drinking one night with their friends, and all of a sudden they decide, what are we going to do with these ribs? So they smoked them, and then they decided to fry them. And it's kind of like toasted ravioli, right? It's like this thing that isn't supposed to be fried.
Sounds like they had a lot of cold sake before they fried the ribs.
Or something. Yes. And so it has this really kind of light coating on the outside. So it's not a bunch of breading. It's a very crunchy, light exterior, and he serves that with an Alabama white barbecue sauce, which he actually sells in the cafe, in the market side of the cafe. And so it's a really interesting dish, and it's very, very tasty. They also have a Chinese-style chicken wing dish on the menu with some chili oil and Napa slaw. They have quinoa cakes that have a ton of great flavor that's served with a yogurt sauce and some butternut squash. And then they also do these banh mi tacos, which are super yummy.
5815 Hampton. It's right in front of Bishop DeBerg High School.
Exactly right.
Just past Eichelberger.
Yes. So parents, you can actually sit. They have this wonderful patio out back, and you can sit out there and watch your kids on the field and have a glass of wine.
God love you. The name of this place is called what now?
Edibles and Essentials.
Edibles and Essentials.
Yes.
What is going on with FeastCom?
What is not going on with FeastCom? We have lots happening, but we are very, very proud to sponsor the Slow Food Art of Food coming up on November the 7th. Slow Food is a nonprofit organization that supports farmers with micro grants, and they're bringing together a ton of amazing chefs for this kind of dine around. So if you go to feastmagazine.com, you'll find all the info that you need there.
Edibles and Essentials and ramen tay with kantatsu ramen.
Sort of, yes.
Kind of close. Now you know why.
Almost sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
I'm a classic American. I butcher every other foreign language.
We talk about so much about you trying sushi and Japanese food. That's something that you would really love, because Japanese food is not just sushi.
Did you ever see my picture of me eating sushi?
I did.
I tweeted that to you.
I favorited that on Twitter.
There you go.
But you didn't like it. You made a horrible face. That's why I didn't retweet it.
Actually, I ate the whole thing. It's pretty good. But I won't say that publicly, though. Feastmagazine.com, Big 550 KTRS. Oh, wait.